All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahawah, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the icon pushing his word with truth and sincerity and with charity. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, whom the word Uni calls God and Jehovah. Ba'asham is in the name. Yahweh Shai is his son's name, who the word Uni calls Jesus, and Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit. As always, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true Israelites of the Bible, along with their scattered brethren amongst other nations, the speckled bird, that look like the other nations whose lineage to their father's side go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are Israelites no matter how your outer appearance looks, you know. As always, I'm your diary from the Great Millstone branch out in Chicago, and I'm back at you with another lesson. It's going to be entitled Yahweh is known by his judgment. You know, subtitle is going to be everybody knows about the God of the Bible, man. And hey, it's just true. I had noticed, what I seen in a brother video is like every time something goes wrong in the earth, everybody always credits it to the, they say it's biblical, like calamities, so to say. They always, bring it back to the Bible. And why is that? It's because in all actuality, they know that it's only one God, of course, and that God is the God that's spoken of in the Holy Scriptures, the Holy Bible, man. Yahawah, he that is, he to be, he that exists, So, hey, I just want to go into a few different reasons why, and how we know that he is, and why he's so famous, So without further ado, this is Psalms 115, verse, this is Psalms 9 and 16. And it says, Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, Higion Selah, man. And what's some of the judgments that the Lord, did, man? One of his major ones was the deliverance from Egypt, man, which is known and basically in all mankind, This is Psalms 2 and 9. It says, and she said unto the men, I know that Yahweh have given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how Yahweh dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when ye came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side of Jordan. It says, Sihon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For Yahweh, your power, he is the most high in heaven above and in earth beneath. So, hey, this was if I'm correct, this is Rahab the harlot. She was a heathen, but she was giving an account, of the Exodus, man. And she heard what the Lord, the God of the Hebrews had did. And she said that surely we know that, that's the real power because of what he did, man, that judgment, man. And that deliverance from Exodus is still known today in mankind. And in the book of Jeremiah, the 16th chapter, it tells you that there's going to be another deliverance, not from, physical Egypt, but from the land of the North, meaning the North America, man. The Americas and where the Israelites have been scattered, man. But nevertheless, this is how you know that our power is the power that liveth, man. That's his judgment. That's his work that is known, man. And none of these other guys have anything that they're known for. Who else really, has a creation story that can be proven, man? That's actually backed by so-called science, man. What other god of a book or so, actually has can be seen, not seen, as a physically, but seen throughout the things that he created, supposedly, man. Nobody, man. Only Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man. This is Psalms 115 and 1. It says, not unto us, O Yahweh, not unto us, but unto thy name give glory for thy mercy and for thy truth's sake. It says, wherefore should the heathen say, where is now their power? But our power is in the heavens. He have done whatsoever he have pleased. Hey, our Lord, he does what he does, man. Our power is in the heaven, man. We don't have to, see him to believe in him, man. We see him through everything else that's been made, as it says in Romans 1 in the Wisdom of Solomon. We're going to get that a little bit later, man. We don't have to, build a statue of our God to believe in him. No, man. Our Lord is spiritual, man. It says, but our power is in the heavens. He have done whatsoever he have pleased. Their idols are silver and gold, the works of men's hand, man. And all these different religions, they it's just idol worship. And idol means, let me actually figure out what that, I'm going to that word idol really quick. Just for the edification, really quick. It says an image or representation of a power used as an object of worship. 1 second. It's like image form. Well, something that's idle, it's not doing anything, basically. That's what I was trying to get at. It's not doing anything. It's just there. It's like a fucking, it's not doing anything. If you idle from a computer, it's gonna go to sleep. It's not doing nothing. But that's basically what an idol is, man. Something that does nothing. Like anything, anything that you give your time and worship to can be an idol, man. But nevertheless, continue on. It says, their idols are silver and gold, the works of men's hand. It says, they have mouths, but they speak not. Slacky eyes have they, but they see not. They have ears, but they hear not. Noses have they, but they smell not. It says, they have hands, but they handle not. Feet have they, but they walk not. Neither speak they through their throat. They that make them are like unto them. So is everyone that trusteth in them. O Israel, trust thou in Yahawah. He is their help and their shield, man. So basically, man, all these other nations have these other gods that are just nothing. They are just the work of man's hands, as it says in various scriptures in the Holy Scriptures, various scriptures and books, man. But hey, our power created the heavens and earths, man. This is Habakkuk 2:18. It says, what profit the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it? The molten image and a teacher of lies that the maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols, man. Hey, how can you make something, man, and trust in and believe in and say this and that about it when you just created it? You got more power than it, then you got more power than it has over you. It says, woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. But Yahawah is in his holy temple, let all the earth keep silence before him. And hey, the Lord is in his place doing whatsoever he will, man. Being omnipotent, doing him. This is Psalms 96:5. It says, for all the powers of the nations are idols, but Yahawah made the heavens, man. All these other gods, man, they're all, it's nothing, man. They are nothing, man. They are nothing more than creation done with hands, This is Isaiah 45:5. It says, I am Yahawah, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahawah, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, do all these things, man. You see, the God of the Bible takes credit for everything that goes on in this place, man. Everything that happens, the God of the Bible is behind, man. He creates the evil. He creates the light. He gives, he feeds me. He feeds you. He feeds fucking, he even feeds the birds, man. Everything is him, man. It's all him. He is all. The scriptures tell you in the book of Sirach, he is all. In short, he is all, man. The Lord does everything. That's his omnipotency. No other nation has, a God like us, as the scriptures say, This is Zephaniah 3:5. It says, Yahawah is just, is in the midst thereof. He will do no iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Man, hey, every day the Lord, he issues out judgments, whether they be good, whether they be bad, man. The scriptures tell you that he bring alive, and he basically he kills and he makes alive, man. Psalms 68:20 says, he that is our power is the power of salvation unto the Most High. Yahawah belongeth the issues from death. So, hey, man, everything is accredited to the Lord of the Bible, man. No other nation, can tell you how everything was created, can tell you why certain historical events happen, why did slavery happen. No other book can tell you that. Hey, the Holy Bible can't. Why? Because the Most High put it in there, man. He that is the only power, his thoughts are above our thoughts. He planned it out for everything to happen as it happened, man. That's his Godhead. That's his divine nature, man. That's his power, man. Continuing on, this is Romans 1:20. It says, for the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse, man. And hey, just look around you and just look at how the human body is constructed, man, put together, how everything works to form the human body, how all the constellations, all the stars, and all the moons are put together, man. All that is how we have proof that the Lord Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua exists, man. Because that couldn't just come out of nothing or out of an explosion, man. You know, even smaller things like basically human so-called evolution with technology and stuff, that couldn't just happen overnight, man. That wasn't just man being man. No, that was that came from the Most High Yahawah, man. You know, Wisdom of Solomon 13:1, it says, surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of the Most High and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. So when you're ignorant, that means you're not knowing. It says, neither by concerning the works did they acknowledge their workmaster. And it says, out of all the good things that are seen, know him that is, man. Look at all the good things around you. Look how nature is. Look at how the ecosystem is set up, man. That's all put together strategically by our power, man. It says, but deemed either fire or wind or the swift air or the circle of the stars or the violent water or the lights of the heaven to be the gods which govern the world, right? So it said, but yet you don't believe in the Most High that created all this, but you believe in the creation, you know, the things that he created, you know, the you know, his basically his product. You believe in the product, fire, wind, air, or the stars. You know, you believe that to be the gods, right? It says, who with whose beauty, because they are beautiful when you look at them, if they believe delighted took them to be gods, let them know how much better Yahawah of them is, for the first author of beauty have created them, right? So these people go and they worship the sun and the moon and the stars and the earth and the ants and the dirt, and they say that's beautiful, in which it is. But hey, if you were delighted in that, how much more would you be if you be delighted in the one that made it them? And you know, Lord, when that wasn't confusing. But it's telling you just how I'm omnipotent and beautiful and how creative and just how powerful the Lord is, man. Because he created that, man. What people stumble at now, these creations, hey, that's all coming from the Lord, man. You know? It says, verse 4, it says, but if they were astonished at their power and virtue, let them understand by them how much mightier he is that made them, right? The Most High is above that. You know, the scriptures tell you it's still things that we haven't seen, man. You know, it says, verse 5, for by the greatness and beauty of the creatures, proportionally the maker of them is seen, man. And that's how we know Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua is alive, man. That he liveth, man. Because of everything else that we see, man. All this basically is this because of him, man. So, hey, when you go down and you admire the stars and the space and the animals and the leopards and all that stuff, just know that the Most High that made them is much more mightier than that, man. You can't accredit the Most High's judgment and his it's like you can't credit fucking a Big Bang, you know, to creating everything that you see now. No, man, that's the Most High, man. You know, and that all is encompassed in the Most High's judgment. You know, the Most High's plan, his powers, man. So wait, you know, Lord willing, this was an edifying video. Call Halayim Malaya, Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakwadash Wa Abababal.